What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, I really want to have a conversation about Tiffany Haddish. So Tiffany Haddish went on to a podcast, and for whatever reason, Tiffany Haddish has smoke for single mothers. This is right after Tiffany Haddish went viral for talking about single dads, right? So at this point, you can't really take, a lot of folks may not take what she said seriously, but it is trending a lot. And she said this.
Women, and here's my theory, and I could be completely wrong, and the internet probably gonna destroy me for this, but I think women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because you're getting genetically modified too much. I think, okay, so this is what I know. Every time you get pregnant, right, there's stem cells that come from that baby, and them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart and your lungs and stuff and help your organs heal while the baby taken from you. And those stem cells will always stay with you, right? So that means that man is always in you. And that is why, the Bible says you will only desire your husband. Correct? This is why you gotta use condoms, because that baby better get up inside you, and the uterus is very porous, much like the mouth, right? So when anything goes up in there, it automatically the uterus starts to absorb it. It starts going through the vaginal walls and all that, and the blood, it gets into the bloodstream, right? And so so it takes
get in there.
So it takes like 6 weeks to get a man out of your system if you have unprotected sex, and it's because he's starting to bind to your DNA, right? And that's why it's couples, when they be together too long, they start looking alike. You start looking like him. Like, it's not, the guy don't start looking like her. She start looking like him, because he is genetically modifying her. And every time you get pregnant by him, you start to get modified, right? So if you get pregnant by multiple peoples, right, that's multiple spirits, multiple thoughts, multiple modifications from a different DNA strain to have mental stress. So, it's very evident, like what I'm saying is very evident and makes sense, because like you got all these dating apps, all these women like free sex, free this, whatever, I'm doing money, I'm living it, I'm exerting my sexuality and all this, and I don't care if I got 5 kids or 5 baby daddies, whatever. Usually those bitches mentally, they're struggling in so many different ways, not just financially, but also just like on where to focus, how to whatever, because you got too many different bloodlines in your blood.
Too many kids. I mean,
you have mental illness. So that was my theory on sperm.
That makes sense. That's very,
and that's why you can't just, that's why you have to use condoms, ladies. That's why you have to use condoms. We cannot genetically modify men.
And now people are just weighing in on it.
Okay, this thing Tiffany Haddish said about the baby mothers was hilarious. First of all, you can't take everything so seriously. Like, she was serious, but she wasn't serious. She said, I might not know what I'm talking about. But they got so mad at her. But she knew they were going to get mad, because people just get mad for anything. Her likability has gone down a little bit, so I don't know, and that's mean. Y'all talking about people with fertility problems. That's way meaner than what she said. But that was so funny how she broke it down. She said, it's in your system, and then now that's with you, and you can't get rid of it. So that's why it's mental illness. And then when she made that face, like, it's so sad. It's so sad. I cried. Her disappointed face was so funny. Somebody in the comments said I've been crazy. It had nothing to do with no man. I don't know. It's just a funny thing. It's a good thing to say on the podcast. I was on Godfrey and Godfrey We Trust podcast, so they got a moment. There you go.
You know, me, your boy, had to go in to the comment section. People are saying this. Though she explained how sexual energy transfers and lingers in women from men, leading to mental illness and hormonal imbalances, which is all complete BS, but some women are just 304s. It's that simple. Coming from someone who has more than likely can't have kids of her own. So basically, this lady definitely is mad. You got more than one kid's father. Danny says, but she's always coming after people who kids because she can't have none of her own. Right? same person saying something similar, something like that. It makes sense now. I wonder why many Black American women suffer mental illness though. I know this lady had some hard challenges growing up, but no excuse for such a judgmental view, especially when she has no qualifications or experience working in the mental health field. I think she needs to work on the demons within. I could tell she has unresolved conflicts. She said it, not me. She must have noticed the pattern. That's her brother, right? Now, let me just say this. I'm not even gonna get into all of the DNA and energy changes and whatever, because I'm not really into that type of stuff. Some people call it metaphysics or whatever. That's not really all what I do. But here is what I will say. When it was a man and she said that Black men who have multiple kids by different women, she said that, oh my God. At that point, it didn't matter that she didn't have no kids. At that point, it didn't matter. Y'all was all over that, like white on rice. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Okay. Yeah, girl. She right. She's speaking facts. She's speaking facts. Okay. This is what you hearing. It's facts. But on the other side, when it's her, now she jealous because she can't have kids. See, the reality is this. What she should have said and didn't say is this. A lot of men who see women with multiple children, they feel very similar to her for different reasons. It's like, why don't somebody want to take care of you? Why don't he want to take care of you? That'd be the issue. So you got 2 different kids, and now the guy don't want to deal with you, and now you expecting me as a man to date you and take care of these kids that obviously the 2 dudes that you've been with don't want to take care of, and you're not willing to do anything to me. We do see a mental illness in that, but for a different reason. And that's the point. As the women got to understand, they don't see a mental illness in it. They don't. They see a mental illness in the man going and doing the same thing. They don't see a mental illness in what they do. And that's the point. That's what Tiffany Haddish is proving. Because women that got 2 baby daddies or more, sometimes you see chicks, 4 kids, 4 different fathers, and don't see nothing wrong with it, and ask them what kind of man they want. Y'all seen it before. Oh, we want a man that's making $500,000 a year, take care of all these kids. Now, you look at them 4 baby daddies, none of them got a job, okay? All of them broke. She ain't used a condom since 1973, and she wants you to come in there, clean up that dirty-ass house, and do all the stuff, okay? And they only see the problems that men have. And let me just say this, man. It's not like men don't have problems. Like, men have problems a lot. I got a lot of problems. Sometimes I got to check myself like, oh, okay, damn, okay, I could have did better here. I could have did better there. I see why, like, you know, I'm struggling here and I'm struggling with that one and whatever, what kind of situation, right? I can see that. But the issue becomes when you only see the problems in somebody else and you don't see a problem in yourself. This is why you see so many people, man, I promise you. It don't matter if it's on YouTube. It don't matter what part of life it is. You will always see people just struggling, right? Like, you'll be looking at them like they're dumb. Like, why do you always have a hard time in life, period? And they'll tell you, well, it's because of X, Y, and Z and ZZZBR or whatever else. And you'll never hear one letter, which is you. Yeah, you did it. You ain't gonna never hear that. You're gonna hear everything else in the book and not they ass. And y'all be sitting around thinking that men are fooled by that, and they not. Men see that hypocrisy, then you wonder why don't nobody want to deal with you. It's the same reason why them baby daddies don't want to deal with your ass either. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. The episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you. This Curtis Bell. We're out.